Hey YouTube, back with Mike LS. This is the video y'all been waiting for. So we're gonna talk about Renzel. So Renzel for the toe. Renzel had a cylinder 7 misfire issue. I'm gonna pop the hood for y'all real quick. And I'm gonna let y'all see. If y'all looked at the back end video, the cylinder 7 misfire issue I had. Basically, ill. So basically, as y'all can see, valve cover is off. I left it off because we about to start working on it. So basically, Renzel had, it looked like it has a collapsed lifter, right? So from right here, moving closer, Nas motion, this lifter right here, this DOD lifter right here, y'all can see it's down. I believe it collapsed on me, right? So with all the research and all the stuff I did, I decided I'm gonna have to pull the head out and basically take all of this out. Y'all already know, if y'all look at the videos or you know mechanics or whatever, I gotta take all this out and basically resolve the issue of the DOD AFM basically issue. So now I'm going to just jump right into the video. I want to get to the parts and everything that's kind of required for the video. Got Nas motion on deck. And basically, guys, what I want to show y'all is look at all of this here on the back of this trunk. Basically, this is all the parts, not even like I say required, but this is what I'm doing. I wasn't going to go into deep in debt with getting all this stuff, but it makes sense because this truck is intended to tow, so why would I cut corners and take shortcuts and have to go back later if I'm on the highway, out of state or something go wrong, right? So one of the main things of which I want to show y'all is I had to purchase a torque wrench bar. They call it wrench bar, whatever it may be, right? This is by Gear Wrench. I did a lot of research on it, basically for what I have to do. So basically, when I put back the heads, I have to basically torque it in pound-feet and I have to torque it in degrees. So it's like 3 sequence of torquing I have to do. So I had to find a torque bar. You know what I mean? I had the old school torque bar and they said, nah, you have to get a digital one. So I purchased this for the first time. It's a little costly. It ran about like $300 with tax. And I'm like, wow, man, I wish I could have rented it. Like, that's OD. Like, whoa. You know what I mean? This hurt my heart. It hurt my heart, but I have no choice because of the fact that Renzel for what? The tow, we gotta do what we gotta do. This is basically 4th quarter, and I gotta do what I gotta do. That's why I got a trunk full of parts right here. As y'all can see again, if y'all look at my back end video, this ain't the first time we had a trunk full of parts. Right now, motion. There you go. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do, first thing I'm gonna do, I wanna show y'all this gear wrench. Basically, I'm learning it like everything else. It got a bunch of functions. It got pound-feet. It got angle degrees. It got inch pounds. And it have something else, I'm not sure. But there's a YouTube video on it. So I just wanna just demonstrate it a little bit on basically what it could do. So it has a cool case. So you got an on button, you got a unit button, you have a button for different settings and stuff like that. Let me see. So this is basically like a preset button. This is for the angle. This is for angle, pound, feet, and angles, like settings and stuff. And this is something else. So basically that's percent. So yeah. So let's clear all that. So basically right now I just I'm gonna demonstrate something for y'all. So I have my torque basically at 140 pound-feet. So Renzel right here, the lug nut for Renzel have to be torqued at 140 pound-feet. So I'm just gonna do a quick demonstration on the settings, basically what it does. So I'm not going to go too deep into this tool right now because we got to go through our parts. So basically they have a setting where when you reach about half the way or a quarter of a way, right, it will let you know. It'll give a beeping sound. It'll let you know, yo, look, you almost there, and then it'll turn blue when you hit actually your desired torque, right? So as I said, what I did, I just loosened one bolt right here. And I just wanted to show y'all kind of how this works. And I want to let y'all know something else cool about this. This is a flex head. So you see the head right here? It does a little flex, which is very important for when I'm doing the heads, right? Tightening back the bow. I have a little, just in case something's way in the back, which something will be way in the back, I have the little angle to do the flex and to get the job torque. So this is going to be interesting journey, and I hope y'all stay with me with it, and I'm gonna get through it. So basically we're gonna show you the torque sequence of how I'm gonna do this. All right, gang. So basically, as I said, I'm gonna show y'all basically this torque. So for the Escalade, this is a 22 metric. So I'm gonna show y'all kind of how this works. So I mean, a lot of people that's old school mechanics don't really torque, but a lot of the new ones you in school, you have to torque. So look at it right here. Y'all see it right here. So now Nas Motion is basically going to demonstrate and show y'all basically right here the digital reading, and we're going to pay close attention to that and what it does. So we're going to actually put it in here, and as I said, it's a little bit, it's not going to start to read until it starts to get pressure. So, right, so we're going up, so it's a little tight here, right? So y'all see what it did? So y'all see where it's at, right? So, all right. So we're going down, 22, going down as far as we can, right? So you see it's in red? I see what's going on there? Right, so what is that? What's that number, Nas Motion? What's the number, Nas Motion?
Yeah, I can't.
You can't see, so it's 115.8, people, right? So we're supposed to hold that number when I go up, right? So I'm not going to go up too much because of the fact that I'm going to need some leverage going down. So our desired setting is what, 140? So we reached that half mark, or that 20% mark, and it's beeping and vibrating at 126. So now we're going to go. So now it's torqued at 143. It told me don't go no more. 143.4. So I actually passed my 140 mark. So it's actually torqued at 143. So basically when I'm doing all my torquing and everything, that's the kind of signal I'm gonna get, the vibration, the warning before and when I'm done. So I just wanted to show y'all this real quick. This is what I have to use to basically torque the heads and the intake and everything else. All right, so we're gonna put this back in here, people. And maybe I'll do another video and I'll go maybe more in depth into this tool, but not tonight. So as I said, it came with a cool case for what the money I spent. They should have gave me batteries. They didn't give me batteries for the money I spent, but it's all good. All right, so we're gonna get into it now. Now y'all ready to get into it. So let's get the light, people, and let's get into these parts. So, all right, so one of the parts I had to replace right here was this right here basically holds the alternator and the power steering pump, right? As y'all can see, this is original from GM, and I'm gonna show you why. So why is because when I was doing basically the alternator, I was putting back the alternator and I couldn't get this guide out, right? So I took a crowbar and I tried to force it out, and what happened, I broke the ears. So this is a known thing. I guess people break the ears because it's aluminum. And then I did a MacGyver, JB Well. I love JB Well. Basically, JB Well got it back on, but you see kind of like the difference with the guide. I couldn't really like put too much pressure putting it back in, or it was gonna break again. So I said, you know what? Might as well replace it. It was about like 80 bucks. So yeah, so basically this is gonna come out and get swapped. So y'all see that? That's the new one right here, as I said, and we're gonna get this out the way, basically. So put it back in the box, get it out the way so we could get into the other parts. All right, so I'm just gonna get this out the way real quick, people. All right, so let's get into these parts. So now I'm just gonna get into what I got right here in the corner. So right here, this is for the valve cover, right? Even though if y'all looked at my previous video, I changed the valve cover gaskets, but this is from GM, so this is black. The other one I changed was from a company, I don't know, it started with an F, Felpro or something like that, and the gaskets is blue. I don't know if y'all can see it, maybe right here, a hit right here in the corner. Y'all see that blue? So basically that was from AutoZone or Amazon or whatever, but I said, you know what, all that's coming out, we gonna change it, so I make sure I got 2 of that. So we gonna go into the gaskets, people, right? So this gaskets basically is, got the part number right here, as I can see, GM original, right? All right, cool. All right, so now, let's go into the big boy gasket. This is the cylinder head gasket, right, as y'all can see. Part number, original GM, so I had to get 2 of that because I'm doing the left and the right cylinder head gasket, people. Manifold gaskets, what I changed before, but you know what, man, as I said, it wasn't from GM, so this is GM, China, whatever it may be, because GM really just stamped it, as y'all can see, but I say, you know what, basically I gotta kind of pull back the manifold, so I said, you know what, might as well we change the gasket. So one thing, gasket, I did not get, which I have to purchase, is the intake manifold gasket, which I'm going to be ordering that tonight, because I did forget to get that in my gasket journey, right? So let's get this off the table for one moment, people. I know I got a lot going on here because there's a lot of parts and a lot of things to go through, right? Put that right here for a second. Okay, next. So everything here, right, we're gonna go through this. This is right here is a OEM GM hood strut, strut bar. So I'm gonna show y'all right here. So basically this is gonna replace this. As I told you, I changed the simplest things, the things you maybe don't think about changing before it go bad. I get it. So basically this is one of the things I wanted to change right here, because these things do go bad, and as y'all can see, this is original, but I said, you know what, it was part of one of my things on my bucket list, so basically this, I had to get it, I got it, basically, that's what it is. All right, so now, let's go more into here. Let's go with here right here. Power steering cap. Right, power steering cap, as y'all can see, basically is kind of like with it has a rubber, if you want to call it an O-ring, spring, whatever. Basically, where is that on Renzel? Power steering cap is actually right here, right? So let's take a look. Right, so it looks different. And that's crazy. Don't it look different from that one? Am I seeing right? So this is another reason why sometimes I don't open things, because it looks totally different or something happened here. So what y'all think, people? Something happened or look different? Because this part is in, right? This part is out. Like, that's crazy, right? So ain't this supposed to be in? And this one looks totally different. So I don't even know if I have the right part for this. It looks different. No. Is this for the, shit. You know what I think this is for? I think this is for the, I think this is for this car. That's what it is. It's not for this. I think, oh shit, I ordered it for this. That's what I did. People, so I made a boo-boo. So what I did, actually, I ordered this for this vehicle. I just gotta double check the part number because something happened with the power steering fluid, whatever. But you know what? I have to put this on my list. I don't think I ordered this one. I ordered this for the box Chevy. So this is for the box Chevy. That's why it looks so different. You see the difference? It's crazy. And it's really different. But I have to order one for Renzel. This one was intended for the box Chevy, basically. So my bag on there. So Let's get this back in here. That's why I was like, what? Good catch, nozzle motion. All right, so that part was for the box ship. I did kind of slip that in because it's something, you know, as I say, I changed the simplest thing to the littlest thing. So I'm gonna put this on the side and keep this in the box. Chevy. All right, so now we're gonna go into, you see this right here? This is oil sending sensor, oil sensor, point blank. So as I said, I will be taking off the engine valley cover, right? And this is on the engine valley cover. I changed this once before, and it's basically how I had to change this, people, was retarded, right? Because this right here, right, it's back here. I think it's running, you won't be able to see, but it's way back in the corner. So I don't know how the hell I got it, but I got it. It's way back in the corner. But when all of this come out right here, basically it's not, the one I bought is not actually a GM. It's actually something from AutoZone, which I don't do AutoZone aftermarket parts no more. So basically I got a GM one, so which is we will be replacing that, right? And I got a new, it comes with a strainer, right? But the one I had before, I think came with a strainer, but I got a strainer for it. So basically, that's gonna get changed. So now we go into the bolts. So this is the cylinder head bolts. So just doing my research and homework and stuff like that, when you remove these bolts, right, you have to replace them because they're saying that it's a stretch bolt. So this is basically come with blue, what you call this again now, motion? Blue Loctite. So this is the light blue Loctite. They already pre-put it on there, so I guess I don't gotta do that. So I just gotta torque them, and that's what it is. So it's 10 for each side, right? So this is how this goes, right? So I think this is a 15 and this is a 10 inch. Not really too sure of the inches right here, but this is for one side of the head, right? So we 10, it's 15, basically 15 bolts, right? So this is 10 of these and 5 of these. And the same thing here, this is for the other side, 10 of these, 5 of these. So basically, as I said, I got all the bolts. For some reason, this one here got the red Loctite on it. And they got the red Loctite. This one got the blue. So, but basically, as just doing my homework and research, when you remove it, you got to replace it. You can't remove the old ones and put back the old ones. It don't work like that. So basically, I had to purchase new ones. All right, so now come over here. All right, go into, so come over here. So now right here, this is for the valve cover, right? I changed the valve cover gasket before, but I said, you know what? I'm changing all the bolts. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get new valve cover bolts. Basically, that comes with the washers on it. So I believe it's required 8, but the packs come in 10. So I just got the 10. So basically I'm gonna be taking care of that, and that basically go with this right here, valve cover, bang, right? Okay, now for the grand finale, people, right? This is basically the problem I'm having. So this is what I'm gonna be doing. This is called a lifter, right? So how much we got here now? It's motion, right? Let's do 4. Right, 4 and 4, right? So this is 8, right, people? And let me put this here, and we're gonna do this 4, 4, right? 8 and 8, that's 16, right? So people, right here, this is the AFM lifter. This is the non-AFM lifter, right? So this is the one that turns the vehicle into 4-cylinder because it has a spring, and this is original lifters that every car have, every vehicle have, and it's going to run whatever cylinder. So basically I have a collapsed one over there. You know, GM made this AFM DOD system basically to you know, turn your vehicle from 8-cylinder. It's 8-cylinder, originally 8-cylinder, and then it basically like shut down half of the cylinders and turn it to 4-cylinder for economy mode, whatever. So basically, y'all see it over there. So I'm going to start with the issue, right? So the issue is basically this lifter. So I had one problem, but I said, you know what? Might as well I just, fourth quarter, right? Might as well I change oil. So basically, as y'all can see here, this is the culprit. And let me put my gloves on, people, because I want to actually unpackage this right here. No, I know what, I don't even need to unpackage it because y'all basically can see it real good. So basically, y'all see it. It has a spring. Basically, they put a little bit of oil and lubrication to keep it lubricated. I want it to get rusted because it is a metal substance. So basically, you see right here, this right here, I believe is where the whole valley, it does a thing where it pushes it turns. The inside turns and it does this thing, and it does a thing with oil going here, and basically it does a thing. So this one right here, I had to get 8 of these. So let's do a quick parts check real quick because I just got them and I didn't open up all the boxes to make sure everything is correct. Somebody could have ripped me off or jipped me, whatever. So let's look at the part number 40071. Just want to make sure everything is A1 before I do my work. So let's take a look at this one here. So it looks pretty good, non-motion. And we have that. So let's put these boxes here. And can this stay here? Nope. So yeah, I just gotta make sure what is what, because you know when I get it in, I get it in. I mean, I don't want to be stuck with same part number one. Oh, wait a minute, 174. Yep. So okay. That's okay. So y'all see, I'm just, you know, really going into it. Like a lot of people, when they do their videos, sometimes they don't have time to go into it because they want to get it done. And everything, as I said, pre-lubricated. And I think I might have to actually, maybe when I'm putting it in, put a little bit of oil in it, whatever, and whatever. So that's what I did. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, I seem like I did 4. Oh, this is 4. Right, so let me just knock out the other 4, make sure, and then let's see what it is. So right here, y'all see another one right here. Check the part number 127-40071. That's Gucci. So this is gonna be, you know, as I said, I didn't really intend to like get into all of this, but you know what? I said, why not? I like they got stingy with the oil on this one because this one seems dry as hell in the bag, right? And they got a little stingy here. So I'm just looking. This is not aftermarket and basically, okay. So we got 2 more to go. Same part number, same thing. So this right here, a lot of people, they do a delete. They got a delete kit where you could delete it, but I'm like, why am I gonna delete it? I want my joint to run into 4-cylinder, but these things clap because this is a 2013. So you gotta respect, you know what I mean? All them years, maybe the person that take care of it is gonna collapse, like, you know what I mean? But I think, like, when I do this, I ain't going back and do this again. So I'm like, why am I gonna delete it? You know what I mean? Why people delete it? I don't know, because they just wanna burn gas. I don't wanna burn gas like that. All right, so now, as y'all can see right here, we have this right here. All right, cool. So now we're gonna run into the non-AFM ones, right? So bear with me, people, bear with me. So, all right, so this is the non-AFM. See how they put some oil in there? That motherfucker was stingy with that one. They were stingy with this one. Like, they like barely lubricated. So y'all can see the difference in the height, right? Motion, get it? So this is the difference with the lifter. I'm gonna turn it this way. So basically, this one right here comes with the spring. This is the one right here that claps. It goes in and claps, right? And it turns your vehicle into 4-cylinder. When you have all of these, you just straight running on 8. Burning gas. Every 2 days, you go into the gas station. But this right here, if I'm doing like 20, 30, you know what I mean? I'm riding a 4-cylinder, so I put my foot on that gas, and then you already know, all them horses, the 6.2 kick in. All right, so, all right, cool. Wanted to show you how that. So let's look at the part number. What that says now is motion 1269. So then we go by the last 4, 8945, right? All right, 8945. So y'all see all the parts. So as I said, it's 2 parts I'm missing. I didn't mention the other parts. So the engine valley gasket. So what I'm gonna do with that part is, I already did my research on it. Did I see it in GM? I did think I seen it in GM. But what I want to do, I want to have a visual look before I get it, because I'm seeing two different kind of valley gasket, and they did the right thing by lubricating this with some oil. So I maybe don't have to actually, before putting in, put oil or whatever, because they already lubricated for me. They kept it oiled up. But I don't know. When I was looking at previous videos, they dipped it in oil and then they put it in. Oh, I ain't even show y'all this. This is the valve cover guide. So basically, this is where it goes in. This goes in here from the bottom. This goes in here from the bottom. So I got all new guides also. I didn't have to get new guides, but I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Getting new guides, I'm getting new everything else, but why not? So I'm just going through the parts with y'all real quick. So they did put enough oil on it. Cool. What's the last phone number? 8945, people. Hell yeah. So I can't wait to show y'all the before and after when I break everything down, and I'm gonna compare how everything looks, and hopefully we just knock it out like Pacquiao. Alright, part number's good. 4, we got 4 more to go. There we go. Hit 245. Didn't get stingy with it, or I would have goddamn went to GM and was like, yo, y'all niggas was stingy with the oil in these packs. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is dry. Like this right here, this shit is dry. Like, why didn't you put oil like that in osmosis? This is dry. I don't get it. Look. Oh, they got a little stingy here, kid. Somebody got a little stingy here. I don't know how they did. They squirt how they did these squirts in this thing. Like, was this a machine that squirted? You think a machine did that, right? I think a machine did that. I think AI robot kind of packed this and did like the machine just get squirts, because this right here look like what? They got stingy, right? This one right here, they look like they didn't get stingy. Look, see? This got stingy with this pack. But besides that, I said put in part number 8945. 8945. So that we got 1 more people, right? And I don't want to unpackage anything because of the fact that I want to wait till I take everything out, take a quick visual look, and then I'll package. Just in case something don't look right, baby, it's going right back. Third, you dig? There you go. All right, so this is basically what I got going on. As I said, y'all see the comparison here. Right. I'll show y'all. This is pretty dope right now. It's pretty dope. And I was like, what the hell is this guy getting into? I'm saying that shit, the same thing to myself. What the hell am I getting into? So we got 8 and 8, right? 8 and 8. Basically, I got 4 and 4. So basically, the way this works is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So it's gonna be a mix of maybe 2 in here, 2 of these over here. You know what I'm saying? So I think 4 of these on each side. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like maybe like 2 in here, 2 in here, and 2 of the regular ones. Depending on how I take it out, that's how I'm gonna go by. And yeah, for that point, this thing right here is a lot of work, people. As y'all can see, a lot of work, a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of work. So, as I said, I just wanted to basically introduce the parts. And as I said, the valley cover, engine valley cover, I can't really too much explain. It's just a big gasket. So everything that I take out, basically they're telling me the gaskets and stuff I got to replace, as well as the bolts. So that I'm gonna order the intake manifold gasket basically tonight. I think I seen it for like $63 in GM, and I think like autos on Advance Auto maybe charging like $70, $80 or something like that, depending on the brand, whatever. $100 I seen one of them for. That's crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, so take a good look again. You already know, as I said, fourth quarter, we going in. And I just want to just show y'all something real quick, what was really done to Renzel before the cylinder 7 action happened. As y'all already could see, we went through, we did the alternator, we did the water pump. As y'all can see, new water pump. We did radiator, brand new radiator, right? I did, what else I did? I not alternator pump. I did AC compressor. AC compressor got swapped out. New lines. I did the tranny line. I did the oil line. This is the new oil line, right? I did the power steering cooler, which is in here. Y'all can't see it, right? What else I did? I did line, new coolant bottle, right? Well, all these hoses is new upper and lower. But what I got to do, I got to change these clamps. These clamps is, I don't know why I ain't changed the clamps, but I don't know. I can't change them now because then I got to get antifreeze on. I have to eventually change these clamps. I'm going to get a new belt, man. I try to do the Hellcat belt, yellow belt, man. It look garbage now. I actually, on my list, I have to do another belt tensioner. I didn't do that. So that was one thing on my list, to do another belt tensioner. And what else I did? I did the lines. I did the motor mounts, people. Y'all maybe can't really see, but I did brand new motor mounts. I was thinking about doing brand new manifolds, but that's maybe gonna be sometime next year. I don't think I'm gonna get into that. I just wanna basically, as y'all can see now's motion, all that gotta come out, all that gotta get sprayed down and clean. You already know the process with that spray down and cleaning and all that. So we gonna get into it when we clean up everything, because this whole top and all of this is coming out. So I was looking right here at the this gasket right here. Like, this gasket right here, for some reason, is super blue. Like, did somebody was in here already? I don't know if somebody was in here already. But this is one of the cylinder head bolts right here that got to come out. So now, as I was saying, all of this got to come out. And I have to take all of this. See this right here? This whole piece right here got to come out. So, and I got to remove this out. I'm not taking it out. I'm just going to push it back. But, like, the whole top end part basically have to get removed. So that should be a little bit different, right, people? So, all right, so as I said, I don't want to make this too much of a long video. I just wanted to show y'all what I will be doing to Renzel. I know mechanics, all mechanics that do mechanic works, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. They saying like this is how many hours? I don't remember how many hours, but I'm not doing this all in one shot. I'm gonna be doing this very slow and very carefully, and I want to get through it, do everything the correct way, put everything back the correct way, because basically when it's done, y'all already know them tow videos is coming. I'm not playing. We got a lot of bread in here, and I'm not playing. So we bringing Escalade back, and I'm gonna be that Escalade specialist right now. I'm certified by Cadillac Escalade. Me, Michael S. I'm straight certified. And now his motion ain't paying me no mind. He not listening to me, but other than that, so what? I am Escalade certified. Yo, Escalade, Cadillac, give me a job. You heard? But other than that, we gonna just take one quick look again, and that's it. We gonna be out of here. So, y'all see the table? Y'all see the trunk? Y'all see what it is? So yeah, I wasn't bull-ishing. Long Island tour is over, basically, and this is what it is, man. Back in the garage, back to the POVs. Renzel is up next, like I said, and that's what it is. We gonna knock it out, and that's what it's gonna be. All right, so I am going to conclude this video finally. Thank you to my audience. Thank you for everybody for subscribing, liking, the ones who do support the wave, support the channel. Look at the back end videos, car show. Look at, yo, if you miss your whole summer, look at my back end videos. I was outside. All car shows, all footage, breaking down and all, whatever. You know what I mean? So look at the videos, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You already know, Life with Who? Say it again. What I'm gonna say, Life with Michael. Let's catch you on the next one.